Yodi boys, what's good? It's No Words. So, this video, I'm just going to leave it unstructured, and I'm also going to tell you, do not go after or harass any people that I mentioned within the video. But yeah, hey, strap in, let's talk. So, this week, we were supposed to be getting an update, and it was going to be featuring a new Tundra expansion, world boss, and new weapons, sashes, etc. That update obviously didn't come out, and then we were greeted with a message in dev news from the developer Saven, and he told us to run his TikTok and Insta to 3K followers each for a juicy sneak peek. So at this point, when this announcement, like where he added here, which just adds everyone who's online, he basically dropped this at a time point where the update still could have dropped within the week that it was meant to, but obviously didn't drop. That's in hindsight. That's hindsight bias. But he's basically asking for followers to drop a fucking sneak peek. Saven, everyone knows that you don't give a shit. Like, you have not talked about anything to do with the game for probably over a month. I don't care if you made the game. You have nothing to do with it at this point. Like, you don't care, bro. You don't care. You're literally just begging for followers, which I understand, like, get your bag or whatever. But why? Why are you begging? Like, if you were smart, you would beg for the followers after the game updates, so then everyone's happy. Everyone's pissed the fuck off right now because the game's in a bad state, and it's in a cycle of update doesn't drop, we're sorry for the lack of communication, we'll try to do better in the future. And then they say that an update's coming out at X amount of time, or it's coming soon. And then when that update doesn't drop, or something fucks up with that update, sorry for the lack of communication, we'll try to better ourselves for the future. It's just a cycle of that same thing over and over. So you sit here and ask for followers, sure. I mean, this really wouldn't have been that big of a deal. You didn't get the followers you wanted, whatever. But then following this, you go ahead and triple down for the third time and tell us in almost an aggressive manner, you guys can't hit fucking 1,000, but it's okay. I'll post the juicy sneak later today anyways. Like, dude, it's so, like, petty. It's such a petty way of doing it, and you're just like, at the end of the day, we all just want a damn update, and you're sitting here spamming shit on your Instagram, acting like shit's sweet. Like,
I personally have made over $110,000.
You made $110,000 and you're wiping your ass with dollar bills, but yet the dev team or you, whatever is going on here, can't seem to get an update out, and you also can't seem to just, like, pick your shit up and get shit together. And the end of this reel, I'm not even going to let it pay through because I don't want to advertise your shit. You're talking about how you're making, like, a space for devs to work together and stuff. How about you get the Rune Slayer team to work together? Because I don't know why you're trying to advertise a way for developers to work together when your own game is literally as close to dying as it's ever been. Like, you should have just begged for these followers after an update dropped and everyone was in a good mindset. Because right now, no one cares about this. That's why you're not getting followers. You even went ahead and went into, what was it, giveaways? And it says, yes, I want followers. Yes, you guys will get 2 free race rerolls when the Conquest update drops if my accounts get 3.5k on Insta and 7k on TikTok. You guys got 10 days. So you're basically telling us that the update might be dropping in 10 days, and then you're asking for even more followers than you were already asking for before, and there's no way you're reaching those numbers unless you get botted or something. Like, bro, like, give it a damn break. Stop asking for the followers, bro. Just update the game, dog. Like, no one cares. No one wants to follow you when no one even wants to just click the play button anymore. No one wants to click the play button. Those are the words that you should be listening to, if anything, from this video. Because I have no personal hatred towards you as a person, because I don't really know you that well. But it's the idea of character. Like, digital footprint is a thing. You can't just advertise a dev program where everyone's going to work together as your game is quite literally crumbling apart, and it almost seems like the dev team might not be working, but at this point it kind of feels like the owners just don't give a fuck and they might be, like, controlling something, because I don't really know how it all works because I'm not on the dev team. But I've seen screenshots of developers quite literally saying the owners don't care, but the game can be saved. Like, that should speak numbers. That should speak fucking numbers. And you want to know what game is not getting numbers? Rune Slayer. Yeah, you know what, bro? I'm done making jokes, and I'm done with the video. But just quit this stupid ass shit and focus on the game. Stop posting Instagram posts. It's not worth your time. We just want the game to be updated. That's literally it, bro. All right, and you know what? like you can disregard everything I said, but at the end of the day, I know that you don't care about the game and that you're just sitting here trying to ride off the popularity that you earn. And at this point, it just really feels like you don't deserve it. Like I feel like some of the devs on your team should be the one that are the owners of the game at this point, because you made the game, you laid the bricks to the house, but you don't live in it, bro. You do not fucking live in it.